Well guys, it is certainly that time of year again. The holidays are coming faster than we can think, and friends and family are definitely going to need gifts, and thankfully our channel sponsor Baseus has you covered. Actually, Baseus is another sponsor that we've worked with in the past, mostly on their charging accessories, which I still use to this very day by the way, but today they're showing off their new line of audio gear as Baseus has entered the professional audio market and launched their Inspire series with Bose. So to keep it simple, we have the Baseus XC1, a more sporty open-ear clip-on style of buds. Then we have the XP1, their more traditional stick-style in-ear buds, and the monstrous XH1, which is their flagship over-ear style headphones. They basically built this entire lineup, offering something specialized for everyone, but really, Baseus is super excited about the clip-style XC1s, and coincidentally, it's also the one that I'm the most curious about as well. I'll just be honest, I've never really tried open-ear buds like this before, so I wasn't sure at all what to expect, but after using them for about a week, I've been pleasantly surprised, actually. The design for buds like these is completely different to what I'm typically used to. The way they're built, these buds are not supposed to go directly inside your ear canal, but instead they clip on and rest gently on the outside of your ear, using tiny speakers to direct sound right towards you, which initially might seem like an issue, but really, sound quality isn't really that different, plus you get a few extra benefits as well. The number one reason this specific style is so useful is no doubt for situational awareness. Since it's not blocking the ear canal directly, you can still very easily hear the world around you, so if you're a runner or a cyclist on public roads, let's say, this is perfect for hearing traffic in a natural, passive way, unlike what we sometimes find with transparency mode on normal earbuds. Or probably the biggest advantage, if you're in an office or some kind of larger social setting, you can still be fully engaged with your coworkers without giving the signals that you're closed off and not open for discussion. It really helps keep the flow going inside those kinds of scenarios. Another huge, absolutely big benefit that I found is comfort. With this open ear style design, I find my ears can actually breathe. With normal stick style buds, sometimes there is this pressure, heat, or moisture buildup, which can sometimes make them very uncomfortable for all-day wear or intense workouts. Especially if I'm doing intense cardio sessions, I find I immediately have to clean my ears out when using stick-style buds. Thankfully, with the XC1s, water is not really an issue since there's so much airflow there, plus they are IP66 water resistant, so you can really go as hard as you want. Long story short, these buds do a good job keeping your body cool. Not to mention, for the price, I'd go as far to say it's specifically worth having a pair of open ear buds specifically for workouts, as it can go a long way for comfort. Something interesting though is usually with this open ear design, it typically means you get thin, tinny sound with no real bass or depth. This is where I personally was thinking these buds wouldn't work for me, but I found the sound is really good actually, especially for not being shoved directly in your ears. I think it has a lot to do with the type of audio tech that they've managed to fit in here, as it leverages sound by Bose to help facilitate a more clear, balanced audio. Not to mention there is some other high-end tech that you don't normally see in this category, like the LDAC codec, high-res audio, a hybrid two-way driver system, support for Dolby Audio, and so much more. There's actually a lot here that helps in making sure you aren't sacrificing audio quality regardless of the form factor, which is a really nice win for this type of product, alongside a pretty insane 40-hour battery life. Now, if you want the opposite of situational awareness, for those that want to be fully immersed, that's where the Inspire XH1 over-ear headphones come in, and I have to say, these might be my personal favorite of the lineup for pure immersion alone. These are their top-of-the-line flagship buds, and I personally also like using these to work out, especially for cardio, because it's just awesome having that big, loud, rich sound reverberating in your head. It's a literal physical block from everything around me, and with the active noise cancellation on, you can block out up to 48 decibels of noise, which makes the workout feel that much more intense. The design is a nice plus too. They come in a lot of interesting, flashy colors. They also swivel flat, so when you're resting, they aren't digging into your collarbone, and they do come with a carrying case as well, which I'm very happy to see. Plus, it comes with a lot of great tech inside as well, like the LDAC codec support, high-res audio certification, Dolby Audio, and up to 100 hours of battery life. This thing lasts an insanely long time. And finally, we have the the Inspire XP1 stick-style buds, which are your perfect all-rounders. It still comes with a lot of the same benefits that you get in these previous earbuds I talked about, like high-res audio, LDAC codec, plus a lot more, but in the more traditional stick style for those that prefer it. Personally, this is something that I use for general work purposes. Lately, I've been using the Galaxy XR a ton for productivity and the MetaQuest 3 for gaming, and these buds I find are perfect to amplify the sound for whatever I'm working on at that time. And that, my friends, is the new Baseus Inspire lineup. Whether you need the situational awareness of the XC1, the total immersion of the XH1, or the all-around performance of the XP1, they're all a solid choice for young professionals out there or anyone on your personal holiday list. For the price, I'm happy to see such premium features in products that are this accessible, and if you want to check them out for yourselves, there is a link in the description to learn more. Baseus, born to inspire.